akmeninė-ugnis.lt. Turkiškų garinių įvairių pirčių ir spa baseinų įrengimas.
Išsipildo visi šie mūsų palinkėjimai.
O, tebūnie taip.
Tebūnie taip.
Tebūnie taip.
Labas rytas, pirties mylėtojai. Netrukus laidoje keliausime po Brightoną ir pirtinsimės ant jūros kranto. Sužinosime, kaip kilo mintis įrengti pirtį priekaboje žirgams vežioti.
It turns out that a horse box is actually a really nice shape.
Šiandien gerėsimės Brighton Beach Brightono paplūdimio vaizdais. Čia įsikūrusi ir Beach Box Brighton pirčių oazė. Jos įkūrėjas Liz Watson ir Katie Bracher yra pirties meistrės, nuoširdžiai mylinčios pirtį.
Myliu pirtį!
Kokia šios vietos atsiradimo istorija? Kaip ją sukūrėte? Kaip jūsų galvose gimė tokios įdomios idėjos, panaudojant žirgų vagonėlius ir kitas jau naudotas medžiagas?
I was living in London originally and I'd been involved with some pop-up spa projects. So they had these kind of art events and they would have a pop-up sauna as like a Finnish cultural experience. But I also saw how much people needed it and wanted it. I already loved the hot room experience, and so I arrived in Brighton with this idea that we needed to bring something here. Actually, we knew a friend who had a horsebox sauna. She built one, and we bought it to Brighton Beach and invited people to come and have a Finnish sauna on the beach, actually at the beginning, not Lithuanian.
Papasakokite daugiau apie tą žirgų transportavimo vagonėlį. Kokiais būdais jis buvo naudojamas anksčiau ir kaip jis tapo pirtimi?
Horse box, so it's what it says. It's a box for horses. So usually you put a horse inside and move the horse from one place to another. But it turns out that a horse box is actually a really nice shape. And it's actually really popular in the UK. So we have these horse boxes you'll see here. And this particular style is really popular for people converting into, other people make them into cafes or bars or something like this. But we've used it for sauna.
So your horses became homeless because of your actions.
Kiek pirčių turėjote pradžioje ir kiek dabar?
So we had one single sauna to start with, and this whole piece of beach was basically derelict. It was it was just rubbish and some old plants, nothing here. And we had one sauna, and we did a whole winter season. One sauna, nothing else, very basic. But still everyone loved it.
And then it started growing.
And it started growing, and we invited you to come when we had that one sauna. But by the second time you came, we knew we needed more, so we built this one. Yes. So now we have 4 saunas, three horsebox saunas and one big pirtis room.
Kai įkūrėme Beach Box, tai buvo pirmoji pirtis paplūdimyje ir mano kaip pirtininkės gyvenimo pradžia, pasakoja Liz Watson.
So when we started Beach Box, it was one sauna on the beach, and for me it was at the beginning of my journey with the world of saunas, and I just thought it was somewhere to heat up, get a little bit sweaty, but when you get sweaty that's uncomfortable and you get out and cool down, and then you kind of do that on repeat. And 3 years later, I've been on this incredible journey of learning what it feels like to sauna, what it feels like to do treatments inside the sauna, traveling to different countries to learn the different cultures, meeting Birutė and the wealth of knowledge she has and the culture in Lithuania. And the people of Brighton just love it, and they were like me at first. They just thought a sauna is just somewhere to get a little bit warm after you've been in the sea. And what's so amazing for me is watching them go on that similar journey of feeling the benefits, digital detoxing, being in the fresh air, being in the nature, and getting so resilient with the heat and the cold, healthy. It's just been amazing, and I know I've got a lot more still to learn.
Ir mes labai džiaugiamės, kad mūsų bičiulės iš Britanijos yra stropios mokinės, o profesionali pirtininkė Birutė Masiliauskienė noriai dalinasi savo žiniomis. Prisiminkite, kaip jūs susipažinote, klausėme Keitės.
In 2018, at the International Sauna Congress, I actually remember seeing you when I was first there, and you knew everybody, so I knew you were like, an influential person straight away. And then actually it was the final evening. We'd had a lot of really beautiful sauna experiences and whisking and massive groups, but the thing that stuck with me was our women's session. And you'd kicked all the guys out, which some were not so happy about, but and threw water over the entire sauna and invited all the women to come in naked, and we just had this sauna experience where it was just sensual but connected, and we were howling like cats at one moment, and touching with whisks, and I had never had an experience like it. So basically you blew my mind, and and when I left, you'd left some cards on the side and said, be in touch, and then we were, and so got in touch because I knew that we needed to bring this experience to the UK.
And this crazy evening changed the history of British sauna. Yes?
Yes.
Kaip keitėsi ši pirtis ir čia besilankantys žmonės? Ką apskritai siūlote žmonėms šioje erdvėje? Žinome, kad čia vyksta įvairūs renginiai. Čia įgyvendinamos įvairios idėjos.
Yes, we do men's nights, women's nights, more themed nights, how to use the sauna when you've got the menopause, for example, how to use the sauna and the Wim Hof method with ice bathing, and amazingly how to use the leaves in the sauna and to do leaf massage and salt scrubs. We do Aufguss nights as well, with music and lights, and just we're on a mission to bring every culture, and Brighton people just can't get enough of it, really. And we see men and women and children coming to enjoy our space. They're coming now from further afield, from London, from Scotland. We were one of the first companies, the first people to do this, and now about 15 other mobile saunas have set up on beaches around the UK, and I think there's going to be a lot more.
Esate šios bangos pradininkės, naujos, modernios britiškos pirties kūrėjos, įkvėpėjos. Kaip apibūdintumėte, kokia yra moderni britiška pirtis?
So it's like a bit of a drip feed where you introduce things little by little. I think if you bring everything all at once, it's a little bit overwhelming for everybody. So with the leaves, it's introducing the customers up to that, and with the Aufguss, not getting the temperatures so hot. Then there's a lot of debate about nudity in the sauna and taking off our clothes. Lots of people are opening up beachside saunas around the coast. There's probably about 15 different places now. The owners of those companies are using us as an example. They're coming to us for pirtis trainings and for Aufguss trainings. and they're on the phone to us all the time. How do you do this? How do you do that? And then the customers as well. We're introducing little by little all these techniques and how to enjoy the sauna, how to appreciate the sauna, and how to use it for their well-being.
Netrukus pratęsime mūsų pažintį su Britanijos pirtininkėmis Liz Watson ir Katie Bracher. Kuo ypatingos jų pirtys?
Firstly, it's built almost entirely of recycled materials, so
tęsėme mūsų draugystę su Britanijos pirtininkėmis Liz Watson ir Katie Bracher, kurios įkūrė pirties oazę Brightono paplūdimyje. Besišnekučiuodami nustebome, sužinoję, kad ši pirčių oazė buvo kuriama kaip meno projektas. Ar tai tiesa?
Yeah, so we started as an art project, and I still really think we are an arts project, but the art we're creating is experiences for people. And that's when the sauna master work fits so perfectly. So, for example, Fleur, who does storytelling events with us, uses the texture, the sounds, the smells, the feeling to create an experience that's immersive. So you have.
Tai kaip virtuali realybė realybėje? Taip?
Yeah, it's immersive theatre. And even when we do I do a lot of women's group saunas, and it's all the stuff about creating safe space and nurturing and connection, but also it gives everybody a chance to be seen, for who they really are. And I enjoy it myself as a performance, or as a space holder, perhaps more. And we also combine different sauna rituals. So as well as the pirtis rituals, we also bring in elements from the Aufguss world, for example, with aromatherapy and the towel waving. So it's that's the really creative bit, is where we get to look at all these fantastic cultures, sweat bathing cultures, and combine and bring elements into what we give to our guests.
Mums buvo smalsu sužinoti, ar populiarios Britanijoje pirtys. Kas labiau lankosi, vyrai ar moterys?
Well, traditionally in spas in the UK, they're very much the fluffy slipper spa, we call it, where it's fluffy slippers, white robes, and plastic bottles of creams and things like that. So what we've introduced is the wildness of this setup, and that appeals more to the males, because it's more the women who go to the hotel spas, and now it's encompassed families and men to come, which is fantastic. And you don't feel that you've got to you can just come here and relax and actually leave feeling invigorated rather than hot and stuffy from a hotel spa.
Kai veikla mylima, ji suteikia visišką pasitenkinimą gyvenimu. Ką jums davė pirtis?
To run this place?
Yes, to run this place. And
oh my God, it's changed my life, Birutė. Absolutely changed my life. Getting into the sauna culture, and it's been an amazing learning curve. I mean, I'm in my 50s, and I never thought that I would encounter something that would take me on such a journey in the sort of third part of my life, and it's made me feel young and alive, and something to really focus on and take me into my older age.
Be pirčių įrengtų priekabose žirgams vežioti, merginos savo rankomis ir bendraminčių pagalba pastatė didžiąją pirtį, kur vienu metu gali pirtintis apie 20 žmonių. Kuo ji ypatinga?
Firstly, it's built almost entirely of recycled materials. So we actually got it built in London as like flat, and then we put it up. It's made from old packing crates. The windows are from an old project. The insulation is from an exhibition that was being taken down. This is some old wood we found. We have some windows at the back from a lifeboat. The original stove was one that was donated from a pop-up. So everything that we had, was made from things we found or were given.
Ar taip nusprendėte daryti taupydami pinigus, ar dėl ekologinių priežasčių?
Well, both. We wanted to save money because we didn't have a lot of money to start the business. So everything we did had to be we made everything ourselves basically. And really it's a massive bonus that it's the most sustainable way you can build is to recycle.
Ar vis dar svarbu jums naudoti tvarias natūralias medžiagas?
Yeah, for me, really important. The horse boxes are also upcycled. You know, actually these horse boxes are old. Horses don't want them anymore. They want the new posh boxes. So, you know, we're upcycling these. We use old pallets from shipping containers for our seating areas, old baths from people's houses that they don't want anymore. The plunge pool is a water container, like an industrial water container. The showers are made from roofing and a fence. So, and all the furniture we go to like second-hand stores and buy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, it's really everything.
Manome, kad Liz ir Keitė atlieka tikrai svarbią misiją. Žmonėms reikalingos tokios pirties procedūros, nes žmonės yra pavargę.
People are tired. People in the UK, the real classic place to go and meet your friends is in the pub. And people don't want to do that. They don't want to be pressurised into drinking alcohol. And with COVID times, they don't want to be sitting in a small room. So this has given everybody a different sort of, wow, you know, we can meet and do something different. We can leave here feeling fantastic and alive. And it's just another way to meet without eating and drinking. But also people need to do something that's sociable but also a way for them to just switch their brain off from all the phone and computer usage. When you get into a sauna, your mind just stops, and that's what we need.
Liz ir Keitė prieš kelis metus pradėjo savo pirtininkystės kelią ir nuolat tobulinasi.
My home sauna was my lockdown, my COVID project, and I had the time to sit and design it, and I had a very dark corner of my garden that nobody used, and I just thought this is ideal space for it, and I wanted the family to use it, enjoy the sauna a lot more, and I was so happy to have it used yesterday by the Pirtis course, and now it just feels like a proper Pirtis place. Like it smells of birch and leaves now, I invite my neighbours in, and it's another way for the family to connect and to socialise as well.
Liz ir Keitė prieš kelis metus pradėjusios pirtininko kelią nuolat tobulinasi įvairiose pasaulio šalyse. Ne kartą yra lankiusios ir Lietuvą. Pirčių populiarumas Jungtinėje karalystėje auga žaibišku greičiu ir norinčių mokytis pirtininko amato vis daugėja. Todėl tarptautinė pirties akademija, kurios dėstytoja jums yra gerai žinoma, ir Vantos lapas Laidos viena iš vedėjų Birutė Masiliauskienė mokymus organizavo Brightone. Mokymams Britės buvo paruošusios dvi pirtis, vieną Brightono paplūdimyje, kitą Liz Watson namų kieme.
My home sauna was my lockdown, my COVID project, and I had the time to sit and design it, and I had a very dark corner of my garden that nobody used, and I just thought this is ideal space for it. and I wanted the family to enjoy the sauna a lot more, and I was so happy to have it used yesterday by the Pirtis course, and now it just feels like a proper Pirtis place. Like it smells of birch and leaves now, I invite my neighbours in, and it's another way for the family to connect and to socialise as well.
Tai, ką čia darote, yra nuostabu. Tikimės nesustosite ir tik auksite, plėsitės ir po 10 metų užauksite taip, kaip niekas niekada net nebūtų sugalvojęs.
Išbandėm pirtį ir tikrai padarė labai didžiulį gerą įspūdį. Puikiai pirtis, tikrai gali vadintis ir lietuviška pirtimi, ir gera pirtimi, ir vantos lapo pirtimi, ir mes esam labai dėkingi šitai erdvei, šitai pirčiai, šitai pirties ambasadai, kuri yra šitai puikioje šalyje. Labai dėkingi Lizai, labai dėkingi Keitai, ir be abejo būtinai turim palikti savo vantos lapą čia. Ne tik tai vantų lapus išmėtytus po visą pirtį, po mūsų visų nuostabių procesų, po mūsų nuostabių mokymų, po susitikimų su nuostabiai žmonėms. Aišku, mes norim paprašyti leidimo, kad leistum priklijuoti tą vantos lapą ir kad jis tikrai visus lydėtų ir džiugintų. So, where can we put this? Here. Čia. Pirties dvasia iš kitos pusės sako taip. Design it?
You look that way.
This way?
No, that way.
Yeah. Yes.
Lovely. Beautiful.
Pirtis ir Anglijoje pirtis.
Linkime Britanijos pirtininkams sėkmės ir Kolumbo aistros. Dėkojame už šiltą priėmimą ir užsimezgusią draugystę. Mes dar ne kartą susitiksime.
Akmeninė ugnis.lt. Turkiškų garinių įvairių pirčių ir spa baseinų įrengimas.